June 22nd, 2007, a tornado struck the small town of Elie, Manitoba, Canada.
Oh, is that a harpoon?
This wasn't just any tornado. It was a rare F5, the only one of its kind in Canadian history. F5 tornadoes, the most violent storms on the Fujita scale, are a rare occurrence globally. Since 1950, only 62 tornadoes worldwide have been rated F5 or EF5, and most of them have occurred in the United States, known for its Tornado Alley. In fact, only 3 F5 tornadoes have been officially recorded outside the US. One in France in 1967, one in Russia in 1984, and the 2007 Elie tornado in Canada. This event not only marked an unprecedented moment in Canadian weather history, but also showcased how quickly nature can go from calm to catastrophic. The day began like any other summer day in Elie. With a population of just over 500, this small farming town was subjected to intense heat as temperatures reached 32 degrees Celsius, 90 degrees Fahrenheit. The humidity was stifling, rising as high as 75%, creating a heat index of 38 degrees Celsius, 100 degrees Fahrenheit. While thunderstorms are not uncommon in Canada during the summer, few anticipated the ferocity of what was to come. By late afternoon, around 5:40 p.m., 3 supercell thunderstorms formed near Elie. These rotating, long-lived thunderstorms are often the breeding ground for the most intense tornadoes. The middle storm, which would become the Elie tornado, drifted slowly southeast toward the town, moving at a leisurely pace of 11 miles per hour. There were no immediate signs of impending danger. As storm chaser Justin Hobson observed, the environment was serene. Birds chirped, the sky remained calm, and many of the town's residents were likely unaware of the storm's potential. However, by 6:10 p.m., a narrow funnel cloud began descending from the sky, marking the early stages of what would become an F5 tornado. Initially, the tornado was weak, with a narrow funnel producing F0 to F1 level winds. At this stage, it crossed the Trans-Canada Highway at approximately 6:25 p.m., overturning a semi-trailer. The tornado remained unimpressive, only about 13 meters wide. However, as it changed direction, it encountered a grain mill just south of the highway, and it seemed to grow stronger with every pass. After looping back and striking the mill again, the tornado was now producing F1 to F2 level damage. At this point, the tornado had expanded to about 50 meters wide.
Wow. It hasn't really moved very far though.
No, it hasn't.
How far would you say it's from the town?
A couple miles?
Ugh.
It looked like it was coming right down the road.
Despite overturning semi-trucks and damaging structures, the storm caused no casualties, largely due to the slow movement and early warnings issued by Environment Canada. Residents, although alerted, had no reason to believe that the tornado would escalate into something more deadly. What made the Elie tornado so unusual was its unpredictability. Tornadoes are notoriously difficult to track and predict, but the Elie tornado's sudden shift in both direction and intensity baffled experts. Initially moving south, the tornado abruptly turned east toward the town's southern edge. By this point, it had grown to 140 meters wide, yet it still appeared tame, causing only minor damage rated at F0 to F1 intensity. Residents who watched the tornado casually from their homes had no inkling of the danger that lay ahead. At 6:59 p.m., the tornado underwent a dramatic transformation. Within minutes, the storm contracted like a spinning figure skater, pulling their arms close, intensifying rapidly. It looped back over 4 houses at the southern end of Elie, unleashing winds strong enough to completely destroy several homes, reducing one to its foundation. Among these houses was the Coppola family's home. Miraculously, they survived by sheltering under a mattress, a decision that likely saved their lives. Next thing you know, everything was gone, they later recalled, astonished by the force of the storm. In the immediate aftermath, survey teams assessed the damage and initially rated the tornado as an F4. This was based on the observed destruction, which included buckled walls, overturned vehicles, and completely flattened homes. Some meteorologists speculated that the damage could have been caused by a slower, weaker tornado lingering over structures, rather than by an F5's extreme winds. However, a video surfaced in the days following the event, showing clear evidence of the tornado's immense power. This prompted an upgrade to an F5 rating, with peak winds estimated at 420 to 510 kilometers per hour, 260 to 318 miles per hour. The video provided undeniable proof that the storm's winds, though concentrated in a narrow funnel, were as destructive as any tornado seen in the United States Tornado Alley.
I wish there was. There's people videotaping it right now and watching it too. Like, not people that I've been with, it's just people that stopped the side of the road. So it's very impressive. I'm so pumped too. I'm ready to get to the shit. This is my first one now. Like, I'm so freaking pumped. Like, it's freaking.
This F5 rating placed the Elie tornado in an elite category of storms, making it the strongest tornado ever recorded in Canada. The small, organized tornado that initially seemed insignificant had unleashed enough power to obliterate homes in mere seconds. The Elie tornado's unusual behavior has made it a point of fascination for meteorologists and storm enthusiasts alike. Not only did it change direction 5 times, but it also looped back on itself 3 times, behavior rarely seen in tornadoes. It almost seemed as though the tornado was targeting structures deliberately, as it zigzagged across the landscape. Moreover, its rapid intensification is particularly noteworthy. Tornadoes typically give some indication when they are about to strengthen, but the Elie tornado went from producing F1 level winds to F5 destruction in mere minutes. This makes it one of the most quickly intensifying tornadoes ever recorded, highlighting just how unpredictable and dangerous these storms can be.
About 10 seconds ago, it hit a power line. Yeah. And like, you could see the flash. I'm trying to get it.
Another striking aspect of the Elie tornado was its appearance. Unlike the chaotic wide funnels seen in other F5 events, the Elie tornado remained narrow and organized throughout its life cycle. Videos and photos from the day show a thin, almost peaceful-looking storm, which belied the incredible power contained within. It was a reminder that even the most unassuming tornadoes can be deadly.
A dozen homes were damaged. Of those, 4 were destroyed. The Coppolas rode out the twister under a mattress. When it was all over, only the foundation was left.
Not sure how long it took. It didn't seem that long, but next thing you know, everything was...
The 2007 Elie tornado stands as a defining moment in Canada's weather history. As the strongest tornado ever recorded in the country, it has become a symbol of nature's unpredictability. While tornadoes are relatively rare in Canada, the Elie event proved that when they do occur, they can be every bit as destructive as the infamous storms of the U.S. Midwest. For the residents of Elie, the tornado left behind a scarred but resilient community. The town has since rebuilt, and those who lived through the storm speak of it as a once-in-a-lifetime event. For meteorologists, the Elie F5 remains a case study in the rapid intensification and erratic behavior of tornadoes, offering valuable insights into how storms evolve and how quickly they can become life-threatening. Today, the Elie tornado serves as both a reminder and a warning. No matter how rare or unusual, tornadoes demand respect. The thin funnel that formed on that humid June day may have looked unimpressive, but it packed the same deadly punch as any tornado seen across the plains of North America.